Greetings, River Lady here. It's absolutely a beautiful day on the Concord River, and if you look around, you see that I have company in the wings waiting to be fed. Everybody's saying, come on, feed us. But if you've ever watched one of my videos on the ducks eating, you know how loud they get. So I'll hold off feeding them until I'm done with this video. It's the middle of June, and it's time to do a check on my hydrangeas. They've been fed a couple of times, and now I want to see who's giving me buds and who's not. So I thought, where I'm doing the COVID-19 social isolating thing, that you would virtually like to come along and keep me company. So let's get started. And the first hydrangea that I'm going to check on is my everlasting Garnet. She has no buds. I've checked her over real good. She is a rebloomer, but I don't have any buds for her. She had a tough time with the buds that she set last August. We had a hard frost that came after I had uncovered her, and I lost a lot of the buds that she had set on her old wood. So all I can hope is that I get blossoms on the new wood, which I'm sure I will. So anyway, that's my everlasting Garnet, and let's move on. We'll go here to my little tuxedo plant out of Anthony Tesler Nurseries. This is a gorgeous little plant, burgundy leaves. I put this plant in late last summer. I think it was July. He didn't set any buds on the old wood, so I knew I wasn't going to get an early wave of blossoms, and I might get a wave on the new growth. We'll have to wait and see. Typically, hydrangeas don't bloom the first year after they're planted. They need a year to get established, unless you plant them early summer. So we'll wait and see. If I come back here, this guy has plenty of buds, and this is my Bloomstruck, which is part of the Endless Summer collection. And if I come in close, you can see I have lots and lots of buds. So looks like it's going to be a banner year for my Bloomstruck. Onward. This little guy is an LA Dreaming that I put in late last season. I got him at Lowe's for a lot less than what they were asking originally. I tend to buy my hydrangeas at the end of the season, try to save some money. I love LA Dreaming. I've never owned one. Let's see if he gives me the multicolors that the pictures always show. But anyway, no buds. I'm not expecting anything this year, so we'll just wait till next year. All right. To my star, my Big Daddy. Big Daddy is a Southern Living plant collection hydrangea, and he is a mophead, macrophylla, as are all the ones that I've shown you so far. He produces flower heads that are just huge. You can see that I have buds. He is a faithful bloomer. He is actually the star of the opening of my sequence on my videos. So the blue hydrangea you see in that opening is my Big Daddy. Let's come around. Here on the end, these are my two Kmart specials. I got them in 2018. I have not had any blossoms from them yet. They were marked down in tough shape. I do have buds, so I'm very happy. This will be the first year that they'll bloom. This one on the left, I don't have a clue what it is. This one on the right, I'm going to venture to guess that she is an Endless Summer, the original. Again, I purchased her at the same time at Kmart. She was in tough shape in 2018. I have lots of buds. So we'll see if she is the original. All I can do is wait until she blooms to see what kind of flowers she gives me, and then I'll be able to tell what kind of macrophylla hydrangea she is. It's pretty hard to tell macrophylla hydrangeas by their leaves, unless their leaves are characteristic like the tuxedo, which the leaves are burgundy. A lot of macrophylla hydrangeas have very similar leaves. Some have shiny leaves, some don't. The Endless Summer collection, the original, don't have shiny leaves. Their leaves are dull, but it's hard to tell until you see them blooming, unless you're a specialist in hydrangeas. I'm just a little old lady who likes to grow hydrangeas. All right, here, this little shy guy. This is my summer crush. Let's turn your label around. He is out of the Endless Summer collection, and like my tuxedo plant, I put him in in July. He didn't set any buds, so I wasn't expecting any blossoms for the first wave of blooming. Maybe he'll give me a few buds on the new wood, but that's all right. He looks pretty happy next to my anemone, of which I will do a video about Japanese anemones and their invasiveness. Let's come around. We did bloomstruck. Come behind my clematis. This guy right here is a propagated piece. I can't remember what plant I took him from. I had cut a piece of somebody a few years ago, but I do have buds. I have buds there, and I have buds over there. So as soon as he blooms, I'll label him, and I'll know exactly what I'm dealing with. Right here is the star of my video on pruning smooth hydrangeas. Invincible Spirit, as I have mentioned in other videos, was created to help raise money for breast cancer research. I planted this hydrangea 2 years ago in honor of my sister, who is a breast cancer survivor, and I planted it actually to honor her as an ovarian cancer survivor. Sadly, this past November 2019, ovarian cancer took her. But I think her spirit is in this plant because I have never had this many blossoms. Either I did a whopping good job on pruning the bush, or my sister's spirit is infused in it. I'm going to go with both. I think I did a great job pruning, and I think Diane is visiting me through this bush. So yay, that's my invincible spirit too. If we come to this side of the front garden, we see that I have another propagated piece right here. I'm pretty lousy on labeling, so I did not label what piece I propagated this plant from. But as soon as I get blossoms from it, I will be able to tell. And here is my Nico Blue. I got him at a reduced price at Lowe's. He was in pretty tough shape. I'm nurturing him. No buds. I'm hoping next year I get those beautiful blue flowers that Nico Blue is known for. So fingers crossed. So let's go this way. Walk past Harley. Hey, Harley. Hi, baby. Will you excuse me? I should have done this after the Invincible Spirit. But this is my Panicle Hydrangea. This is the hydrangea that's the star of my video on pruning Panicle Hydrangeas. I honestly don't know what type of Panicle Hydrangea this is. I think it's Pillow Talk, but I'm not sure. Starts out with white flowers that mature to a pinkish blush flower. But he is doing great, and I'm not expecting any buds at this point because most panicles bloom in August, but he's got some nice new growth, so he's doing really well. I'll end the video with my twist and shout because my neighbors are waking up. You can hear in the background somebody's lawnmower, so we'll wrap it up with this plant. This is Twist and Shout. It's out of Bailey Nurseries. It was actually the first reblooming lace cap that was cultivated. The flowers come blue to purple. I do have some buds. I have some there. I have some there, and I have some there. So she is a faithful bloomer, always sets her buds right on schedule. Thank you very much, Twist and Shout. And that's pretty much it for now. I have about another 8 hydrangeas that I could show you, but it's getting a little noisy in my background. So let's end with a shot of the river, and this is River Lady saying thank you for joining me on this little virtual tour of my hydrangeas, and stay safe and happy gardening.